Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Maxwell in Test match framed despite squad omission by Daniel Brittig, updated April 29, 2022, 4.20 first published at 10.00 am. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size 0. Leave a comment. Australia's selection chair George Bailey has indicated Glenn Maxwell's proven ability to make test match runs in India means he has the chance to revive his red ball career in Sri Lanka, even after selectors left him out of the 5-day squad for the June-July tour. Aside from Adam Zampa, who will miss the tour to be home for the birth of his first child, and a post-2020 start to the trip for Test captain Pat Cummins, the Australians will be at full strength for the assignment. While not specifically named in the Test squad, Maxwell is in the selectors' thoughts as a middle-order aggressor on turning pitches, particularly against off-spin on a trip that will take in T20s, one-day internationals and 2 tests, in addition to a parallel Australia A tour. Maxwell's one and only Test century was a quality performance against India in Ranchi in 2017, and his off-breaks and fielding talents make him a player of interest to the selection panel, even though he last played a first-class match in 2019. The A-team is the first such group since the 2019 Ashes Tour, before COVID-19 severely restricted Australia's planners in their ability to be flexible. One of the really pleasing things for this tour that we have reduced squad sizes a little bit, and we are hoping to get back to having that flexibility, selection chair George Bailey said. We have the ability to do that on an as-needed basis, as opposed to trying to sort of crystal ball what you might need and announcing a squad of 20, which we've had to live last couple of years. We know Glenn's had some red ball success in these types of conditions. Looking forward to him just getting back and playing a good block of cricket for Australia, through the T20s and one-day cricket, and if he shoots the lights out or if anyone else does particularly well, then there's always going to be opportunities. Glenn Maxwell remains in selectors' test plans. Credit, Getty Images. As reported by The Age and the Sydney Morning Herald, Victorian spin bowler Todd Murphy has vaulted into the Australia A squad after just 2 Sheffield Shield matches, complementing the wrist spin of Tanveer Sangha and the left-arm orthodox of Matt Kuhnman. It's as much about a scarcity of skill set, Bailey said. If you look around Australia, we don't have a heap of well-established spinners. Murphy is certainly behind Nathan Lyon as far as off-spinners go. He looks really promising. So it's exciting to get him across there along with Tanveer Sangha, who has had some opportunities in the past, and Matthew Kuhnman as well. It's a little bit about exposing those rarer skill sets but really important skill sets for these types of tours. Bailey agreed that given Gaul conditions that were likely to spin sharply, a formula in which 2 or even 3 spin bowlers took the field was plausible. That would likely mean more bench time for Josh Hazlewood, who played only 1 of 3 tests in Pakistan. Recent history in Gaul would suggest that it's going to be conducive to spin, so there's a chance that we go in with a similar sort of make-up to what we did finish with in Pakistan with the extra spinner and 1 fast bowler short, Bailey said. We know Hoff is a quality bowler across all formats. We might not get the conditions that we expect. So he's always going to be a very important member of the test squad. I think we have to be open to the possibility of playing 3 spinners. We have seen it done once in the past, I think, a test match in Bangladesh. Mitchell Marsh has recovered from a hip flexor injury and covered to be chosen in all formats for the senior side, but opener Marcus Harris has been named only in the Australia A squad after Usman Khawaja's outstanding returns as an opener in Pakistan. Jai Richardson is in the T20 squad after missing out on a central contract, but the selectors have chosen not to introduce the destructive middle-order skills of Tim David to the short-form setup just yet, with a World Cup to defend on home soil later in the year. T20 squad: Aaron Finch, capt, Sean Abbott, Ashton Agar, Josh Hazlewood, Josh Ingles, Mitchell Marsh, Glenn Maxwell, Jai Richardson, Kane Richardson, Steve Smith, Mitchell Starc, Marcus Stoinis, Mitchell Swepson, David Warner, Matthew Wade ODI squad, Aaron Finch, capt, Ashton Agar, Alex Carey, Pat Cummins, Cameron Green, Josh Hazelwood, Travis Head, Josh Ingles, Marnus Labuscan, Mitchell Marsh, Glenn Maxwell, Steve Smith, Mitchell Stark, Marcus Stoinis, Mitchell Swepson, David Warner. Test squad, Pat Cummins, capt, Ashton Agar, Scott Boland, Alex